Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Claire Killingback and I am a reader in physiotherapy, and I've started this University Teaching 101 playlist for a few different reasons, so I thought I'd just do an introduction video first to explain why. And I guess really it comes down to the fact that over the 10 plus years that I've been working in universities in the UK, I found that teaching is both a skill, but it's also a bit of a craft, like there's an art to be able to teach well. So what I wanted to create was just a bit of a resource that I wish had been available for myself when I started teaching 10 years ago. So this playlist is a curation of what I see are some of the most important skills and principles, I guess, for teaching that I've gathered over the last few years. The other reason that I'm doing this playlist kind of has come out of a lot of frustration, really, with what I've seen going on with teaching in universities. So this image is of a painting by an Italian artist, and it's depicting a 14th century lecture at the University of Bologna in Italy. And I think some of my frustration is that actually this picture doesn't look too different to our university classrooms still these days, even down to the different types of students and how they're behaving. So you've got the ones on the front row who are really listening and paying attention and engaged, but then you've got the people towards the back who are falling asleep and nodding off. Then you've got those who are chatting on the back row. Like, that all still happens, doesn't it? Probably in our university classrooms. Yet this was hundreds of years ago, and I feel like things probably should have moved on a bit by then. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some brilliant educators out there who work really hard to create an active learning environment for students. But then I've also seen some educators who are probably more in that old school traditional way, and they see their role as a lecturer just to be imparting information. Now, I don't necessarily think that's teaching, and so part of what I want to do with this playlist, I guess, is kind of give you my philosophy on teaching, my teaching philosophy, and how I think you can create a real positive classroom space, a really enjoyable teaching experience for yourselves, and obviously a really enjoyable teaching experience for students. I will also say that I have learned over my years in universities that academics can be very opinionated. So what I'm offering you here is my perspective, and I think that's one of the reasons I love YouTube, is because you can hear lots of different perspectives. So as I say, I offer you a curation of these videos as part of my teaching philosophy, whilst also recognising that others will have different views, and it will be different depending on your disciplinary context and how teaching happens. So weigh these videos, pick out what works for you, and don't worry about the rest of it. I recognise that there is some irony with these videos, because as much as I fundamentally believe that teaching is about what students do and how you construct those learning activities, this is actually going to be a collection probably of some talking heads of me telling you things. So I say that to state that I'm aware of it, and wherever possible I will try and offer some recommendations and suggestions for things you can be doing to be enacting active learning in your classrooms. If you want further reading, then I can highly recommend this by Biggs and Tang, which is Teaching for Quality Learning at University. I will put a link in the description below. I probably reread this book once every couple of years, and every time I do, I learn something new from it to be improving my practice. So if you could just read one textbook on how to teach well at universities, then I would say this would be it. So thanks for watching, and I really hope this playlist is helpful for you in developing your teaching practice. I'll just also add that if you're getting value from these videos and this playlist, then please can you like it, subscribe it, and share it with other people who you think would benefit from this learning, because that way we can help improve the quality of teaching more broadly. So yeah, thank you for watching.